What is going on, guys? How are y'all doing today? It's Riley here. And today, you guys, yes, we are bringing you another brand new NBA video. And today, it's actually something that I don't believe I've ever done before here on my YouTube channel. Now, as I pan to the other screen on my computer, you can see we have a list of random NBA players right here. And yes, it is actually all 497 players in the entire NBA. However, what we are going to be doing today is the alphabet rebuild in NBA 2K21. So I'm going to run through one example for you guys right now of what we're going to be doing, and then you guys will pretty much get it from there. So for the alphabet rebuilding challenge, all we are going to do is we are using this specific website to select a random letter for us every single time. We're going to try to get 15 players, and this will be the process for every single player. What we're going to do is we're just going to hit generate random number. It is L. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the NBA list of players. We are going to go down to L, select that, and we see that there is 21 players under the last name of L currently on NBA rosters. So with the number of 21 players that we do have from this, we are then going to go over to random number generator, put in 1 through 21, and an example, we'll do number 3, so then we'll just go back to the list, get the third best, not the third best player, the third player, not playing it that easy, Zach LaVine, Jeremy Lamb, and Romeo Langford would be the first player that we would get on our team. So yeah, guys, I'm really hoping you are going to enjoy this video, and if you are, please don't forget to slap a like on the video if you can. It helps me out tremendously. Each and every one of you guys know this, and while you're here, if you're enjoying the content, you might as well go down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Coming out with brand new NBA content every single week. You guys don't want to miss it. I promise you that. I love each and every one of you guys that have done it so far. Welcome to the family. I'm happy to have you here. But without further ado, I'm not going to waste any more time. We are going to jump right into the alphabet rebuilding challenge here on NBA 2K21. All right, you guys, we are not wasting any time. As I said, we are going to select our first random letter, and it is W, as you can see. And off the top of my head, I'm not going to be able to think of all the players' last names, so we're just going to fly right through this. I'm not even going to look at the players that are options. We have 32 players. We're going to go over to random number generator, as simple as this. Enter in 32, same process. We get number 6. All right, so now let's go back and see who we got. We got Dean Wade, Wagner, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got Brad Wanamaker for the first player on our team. Definitely not bad. I mean, could be worse. He'll be a solid piece off the bench. We almost got John Wall and Kemba Walker for that matter. That would have been pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. All right, again, you guys, not wasting any time. For our second letter, we get G. Again, I'm not sure. I'm not even gonna try to think of players off the top of my head that start with G. We're just gonna fly through this. We got 25 players. Let's head over to random number generator. We got 25. Generate number 11. All right, this is gonna be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We almost got SGA. And we get Anthony Gill. I have no idea who this is. I'm going to be straight up with you. Never heard of him. But welcome to the team, Anthony Gill. Again, if none of these players are even on 2K, which they should be, but if they're not, I'll just grab the worst possible player I can out of the entire player pool in NBA 2K. All right, guys, definitely not the hottest start, I will say that, but let's get into the next one. We got N for this one. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's just not waste any time, like I keep saying. Got 13 players for N. Let's switch it over to 13 and just hit generate. Get it right off the bat. Number 4. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Boys, this is a terrible start. I'm gonna be straight up. We got Raul Neto that we will add to the list. 3 awful players. I honestly don't think I could get any worse than what we've done so far. But you gotta stay positive. You gotta stay positive through this process. Let's do it again. We got O now. Okay, another interesting one. We got O. Let's just click it. We got 14 players. No time wasted here. 14. Random number generator. Do it. We get number 2. I did not see who number 2 was. Let's check it out. Bro, we are getting screwed. We are getting absolutely screwed. But it's the name of the game. We got to rebuild this team, try to win a championship. You guys get the gist of this. Semi Ojale, welcome to the team. Boys, this is tragic. Next one, we got A. How many players for A? Let's get this, get it over with. We got 23 players. All right, that's more than I expected, actually. 23, generate it, number 20. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to go down to the bottom. This is 23, 22, 21, 20. Okay, DJ Augustine, that's not terrible. That's honestly the best player that we probably could have got, or have gotten so far, I should say. So we are currently 5 in. Best player is DJ Augustine. That's not what I wanted to be 5 players in. But again, what are you going to do? Hopping in the next letter, we got U. Now, how many players do we have for U? I can't think of any off the top of my head, if I'm being honest with you. And there is actually no players with U. So in this situation, what we're going to do, we're just going to skip right by it, obviously. Since there's no players, we don't really have a pool to take from. So we have M now. We're doing M. 53 players. with a last name that starts with M. If it's in the middle, it's going to be a very inconvenient... Okay, it's number 5. It's number 5. We're chilling here. Who is the 5th best player, or 5th player, I should say, with the last name starting with M? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Terrence Mann. Okay, yet again, another average to below average player. We're not really getting any good trade pieces to make this team into what we want it to be to win a championship, but what are you going to do? I knew what I was getting myself into with this rebuild, and it wasn't going to be something pretty, I'll tell you that much. We got T now. Let's see how many players start with the letter T, their last name, I should say. We got 20 players. Let's do this random number generator really quickly. We got 20, 19. All right, so the second to last player on this list is PJ Tucker. Okay, so again, not terrible by any means. He'll be a decent trade piece from the beginning if I do trade him right away, which I'm thinking I might, because I'm going to need to get a star player at this rate. But PJ Tucker, welcome to the team. You are probably the second or even best player on the team for that matter. I'm not quite sure. We got S now. Same process as usual. I'm getting the hang of this thing. Go to S. We got 27 players. Random number generator, 27. Hit the generate button. We got the very last player on this list. Please give me something good. Please, Edmund Sumner. Another player that, I'm sorry, I have no idea who you are. He's got to be a rookie. That's the only guess that I have, but welcome to the team, Edmund. All right, you guys, we are more than halfway through. We have 8 players on the roster right now. We get G for the next letter. G, please be something good. I'm not even thinking of players. I'm just getting right into this, getting it over with. We got 25 players. Please give me something. The very last player, again, I don't know how that's physically possible, but we're not wasting any time, and it's Kyle Guy. We are one off from Blake Griffin, bro. Just give me something. Give me anything to work with, 2K, please. But Kyle Guy is the 9th man on the rotation for now, because this team is definitely getting blown up. We get L for the next letter. We might have already had L. I could be wrong. We did, but we're doing it again because we can get different players. 21. Random number generator, we get 18. So we'll start from the bottom. 21, 20, 19... 18. Okay, Kevin Love. Kevin Love. I saw Kyle Lowry. I didn't see what was above him. I was going to be depressed for a second if it was someone worse. But Kevin Love, it's probably a higher overall, actually, than Kyle Lowry. I might be bugging when I'm saying that. But Kevin Love is the first really good piece, actually, that we have got onto this team. So I'm not complaining at all. That is a perfect pickup at the 10th spot on this rotation. So yeah, I am welcoming Kevin Love with open arms. I can tell you that much for free. We get W for the 11th letter for this rebuilding roster. Let's check out W. We got 32 rows. We already did W. That is correct, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We can get different players. You guys know this. 32, we get 22. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's count together, boys. 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. We got Patrick Williams, a rookie for the Chicago Bulls. We were very close to Zion Williamson, and it would have been a GG for a rebuild if I would have got Zion. I will tell you that much for free right now. Again, this is a one-year challenge, but Patrick Williams, not terrible. He's going to be a young piece with some decent trade value, I'm hoping, so that will be a good asset to use to rebuild this team. All right, you guys, we got 4 more spots on this roster to fill out. We get C. I know that we haven't got C. I'm almost positive on that so far in this video. C, there is 32 players, so let's do this. Oh, it's already at 32. Perfect. 20. All right, let's count together again, boys. I need you to do it with me. 32 would have been nice there. That's all I'm going to say, but it is 20. So we got 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. Zach Collins, okay, another decently young piece. That might be a somewhat good trade piece. I'm not quite sure. Probably not going to stay on the team again like most of this team, but Zach Collins, welcome. We were 1 off of Mccaw. That would have been at least another somewhat better decent piece. You guys know what I'm saying. We're not wasting any time. Let's get into this. We got Y now. Okay, I have no idea who is under Y. I will say that confidently right now. Bro, there's 2 players. There's 2 players. And I'm praying to God with everything in me that we get number 2, because it is a GG if we do. We're hopping right into it. Not wasting any time. Please, for the love of God. Please, yes! Boys, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Trae Young, welcome to the team. You guys saw it right there. I'm not kidding you or anything. The random number generated, the first one I did. I promise you, I am realistic. I am honest with all these rebuilds. We just got one of the best pieces we could probably get, and that is Trae Young himself. All right, boys, we got 2 more spots on this roster. If we can get another superstar, bro, this would be absolutely crazy. There's nobody for you. We already did this one. Now we got M again. M was a very big pool, boys, and by very big, I mean big. 53 players. Let's enter this in instantly. Hit generate. We get 41. Okay, so we're going to count from the bottom again as we've been doing. Count with me, boys. 41. So we got 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, Paul Millsap. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I was thinking it was somebody else. I'm bugging out. But Paul Millsap, I will definitely take for this rebuild. Another solid piece that we can use to trade. All right, guys, we are on to the last piece, or player, I should say, for this rebuilding team in the alphabet rebuild. We get the letter P. I'm not sure if we had P already. I could be wrong. We're so deep into this. I honestly cannot remember much about this entire thing. I barely remember who's on my team. But we got P, 24 players. Random number generator. The last one, we get number 7. Okay, lucky number 7. I'm hoping. Let's check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alfred Payton. Okay, I'm not complaining. We got pretty good pieces. Chris Paul would have been the cherry on top for this alphabet rebuild, but we have our entire team. I'm going to go on 2K really quickly, throw this together. I will catch you guys over there where we will begin the process of rebuilding the team that we have got randomly into a championship team. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the roster has finally been put together after a long time of trying to find and put everybody in the right spot, but it is finally put together. You guys can see it here. We got Trae Young, Kevin Love, Paul Millsap, rounding out the top 3 for now. Believe me, it's only for now. At least I'm really hoping it's going to be, but going down the rest of the list, you guys can read it for yourselves. You guys remember me picking these players individually. The one mix-up where I do not have the correct situation is Patrick Mccaw. I have him instead of Kyle Guy, because Kyle Guy is technically only on a 2-way contract in this game right now, so you technically cannot trade for him. It really doesn't make that much of a difference, believe me, you guys. Patrick McCaw is a 73 overall. I think Kyle Guy's like a 70. Neither one of them would play. Neither one of them are probably going to get traded anyway, so that does not matter. Hopefully you guys don't butcher me in the comments for that one thing. But regardless of the fact, you guys see the lineup right here. It is not good by any stretch of the imagination, no matter how you want to look at it. So let's get into rebuilding this team. All right, you guys, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into team intel and really see if any team is selling across the league or if any team has any pieces on the trade block. But with 2K21, it seems that usually at the beginning of the year, as you guys can see right there at the third little bullet point in every team status, no one really has any players on the trade block to start the season. No one's really dangling anything as trade bait, as 2K says, so that's kind of tough. We're really going to have to put together our own trade, I feel like, if we're going to want to get anybody that I feel is going to be a second star that we can pair up with Trae Young, because I don't want to trade Trae Young, but if it comes to that, I might. I'm not quite sure yet. Okay, you guys, now looking through our rotation, the first thing that I'm really thinking that we should do is get rid of K-Love for kind of like an actual centerpiece, because we currently don't have one. PJ Tucker is set at our center, our only center on roster, and he's coming off the bench, so that is definitely a problem. What we want to do is, I'm going to throw Kevin Love in some trade packages right off the bat. Let's just do Kevin Love and 2 first-round picks right off the bat, because we have 5 of them right here that we are able to use in trade pieces. Again, this is a 1-year rebuild, so let's run through it. We got 11 offers. Let's see what we got. We got Kyle Lowry and Clint Capella on the Atlanta Hawks right now. That is an interesting one, but we don't really need Kyle Lowry considering we have Trae Young, and both of them can't really run the 2. They're both really short and only play the 1 essentially. This trade is really interesting because I am lacking at the 2 and 3 spot bad right now as well. And I do have Paul Millsap that I can throw in at the 4, and then we can throw in Joe Harris at the 3, and then Karras at the 2. That improves our starting 5 drastically right there, but then again, we don't have a center that is essentially taking over. We could do that in a different trade too, but I like this one because Joe Harris is a sniper at the 3, and then we can have Patrick Williams come off the bench. And on top of that, Caris LeVert is quite the player in 2K. I have noticed from doing simulations, I will say that in itself. So I'm going to keep that in the back of my head. I'm going to run through the rest of them just to make sure I'm not passing up on anything crazy by any means. But, I mean, yeah, we could get Clint Capella in this one. But I feel like I'm going to bite the bullet here. I'm going to bite the bullet with the Brooklyn Nets. I'm going to give up Kevin Love and these 2 first-round picks for Joe Harris and Caris LeVert. I feel like this is improving our team a lot. I personally do. Let's rebuild the rotation real quick, and now I feel like it's looking profoundly better right off the gate there, and so for some reason they don't have Joe Harris starting. I will start him over Patrick Williams. Maybe halfway through the year I'll notice that it's not really working out, and I'll switch it back. But for now, this has improved it by quite a bit, I would say. Again, we really got to work on the center position. I'm going to try to throw together some more trade pieces, see if I can get a decent, cheap center that we can fill out for the starting 5 rotation. Guys, what I'm totally even thinking about, what I didn't even think about, I should say, is that Patrick Williams, he's a 75 overall, but he's a number 4 overall draft pick, bro. He's got to have some insane trade value. There's no way he doesn't. What I'm going to do, right off the bat, he's got to have at least 3 or 4 stars. I'm going to throw together Patrick Williams and an unprotected first-round pick from 2024. We're going to see what comes back. I feel, oh my god, dude, right off the bat, Drew Holiday. Okay, now Drew Holiday would be nice, but we just traded for Caris LeVert. That would kind of defeat the purpose of that entire trade, so we're going to keep going through. Marcus Smart, again, another 2. Don't really need it. Let's keep going through. We got Clint Capella in the first, and basically a swap of Patrick Williams for Clint Capella, but okay, this, you guys, The Sacramento Kings, that is a good offer. We're gonna keep that in the back of our head. We're gonna keep going. We only got 11 offers essentially. But you guys, honestly, that Sacramento Kings offer is sticking with me right now, and we might end up going through with it. I'm hoping it's gonna end up being a good trade. It seems like a good one. I mean, honestly, right off the top of my head, we're getting a decent center in Hassan Whiteside. On top of that, we're getting Buddy Hield, who I feel that we can move Joe Harris down to the 4, move Karras or Buddy even to the 3, and keep Karras in lineup at the 2, or even run one of them as a 6-man. I'm not too sure. The cap seems to work out. We're only getting rid of 1 first-round pick, and this is the best offer that we can get with Patrick Woodley. Maybe we could pack him with something else to get a better player, but we got Trae Young leading the offense right now. I feel like this is a good trade. I feel like it's a good trade. We're going through with it. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to check. We are going to rebuild the rotation really quickly, and just like that, this lineup's not looking decent, but this is what I would do instead. I forgot we have Paul Millsap too. I completely forgot about that. But no, you guys, I mean, if I'm being straight up, I am liking this lineup so far. The bench, we definitely got to work on, considering Zach Collins is rounding out this bench at a 75 overall. That's the last thing that I think, or one of the things that we need to look at going forward. But overall, this lineup is already looking a ton better than what it was. I can say that with confidence. All right, you guys, as I said, what we're going to be trying to do now is kind of improve that bench, because again, that bench was hideous all the way down. What we're going to do is we're going to try to throw together Zach Collins. I don't see me playing him in any way, shape, or form. I apologize, Zach Collins, but we're going to throw him together with the last pick that we can trade away, which is a second-round pick at the time being. Let's just run through these. We got 24 offers, actually. Okay, JaVale McGee right off the bat. Like, that's not even terrible. That's something that we could work with if we do need to accept that. But now we got Rajon Rondo and Chris Dunn. So these offers are actually pretty interesting and not terrible. Do we get Duncan Robinson in this deal? Bro, these deals are looking nice. Again, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go all the way through them just so I don't pass up anything insane if one just like absolutely blows me away. But dude, I'm liking these 2 offers right here. These 2 have caught my eye from the Miami Heat and the Atlanta Hawks. Either Rajon Rondo and Chris Dunn, but we do already have Alfred Payton and DJ Augustine. Again, we could swap them if we need to, because Rajon Rondo would be a great piece off the bench, which I honestly think I might do this and try to swap, because I would rather take Rajon Rondo and Chris Dunn personally over DJ Augustine and Alfred Payton. That's just me. But, because I'm not going to use Semi Ojeleye either, I'm going to accept this, and now what we're going to do is, we're going to try to flip DJ Augustine and Alfred Payton for something else that could round out our rotation. Alright, what I'm not going to do is package them together, because I feel like we're just going to get screwed if we end up doing that. So, since they're 2 separate point guards that can play backup or even starter on some teams, we're just going to go through and see, okay, JaVale McGee, right off the bat, that might be one that I instantly take. There's 26 offers. Again, we're just going to fly through them, see if there's anything else, but I am looking for a big Kyle Kuzma. That's pretty interesting. Straight up for Alfred Payton. But what we're going to be doing is, I'm thinking that Enes Kanter would be decent, but JaVale McGee is the higher overall. I feel like it would just be better in the end. JaVale McGee, welcome to the team. Now, the last piece that we need to trade away is DJ Augustine. I feel like we can trade him away at least, because I don't think he is going to be getting any minutes on this team. It'll basically be for nothing if I can get something better than him somehow, but so far, it's not looking like that is the case. Norman Powell, bro. Norman Powell for Terrence Mann, who is not going to get any minutes. That is a W in my eyes. We're going to take it, and that should be the final piece that we traded away from this team. All right, you guys, after that final trade that I just showed you, I think that this team has been fully rebuilt to the best of our abilities. We've used pretty much every asset we possibly can. Let's go into this, rebuild our rotation really quickly, and here we go. Now it put Buddy Hield in the starting 5 for us. All right, that's very interesting. I did switch him to a small forward, and it bumped him up by 1 overall, actually. So more power to Buddy Hield, 1 in the 3. But other than that, this is the best that I felt I possibly could have rebuilt this team with the very bad pieces that we were given from the random alphabet generator. But Chris Dunn's not even getting any minutes anymore. I'm okay with that. Overall, we're lacking a little bit at the 4 position, but all in all, I am okay with what we have put together for this team. Getting Trae Young was a huge piece in this random alphabet thing, because I would have been screwed. I would have been completely screwed without him. But Karis LeVert, like I said, very good. He only increases in the year that we simulate, I believe. Buddy Hield, another good shooter. Paul Millsap, Hassan Whiteside, JaVale McGee at the 6-man. Rondo, another great point guard off the bench. Joe Harris at the 8. But other than that, I think that we're good to go, you guys. I'm going to start simulating in the season. I'm going to simulate about to a halfway point, or maybe if we're just doing terrible or better than I even expected, I will stop it halfway through and talk to you guys. But I'll catch you guys at some point in the season, and we're going to see how this team's doing. Boys, this team is off to a much better start than I even anticipated. We are off to, dude, this is so fast. PC is so fast, I can't even keep up with it half the time. But we're currently 11-1 right now in the regular season, dude. What is going on? This is ridiculous. We're just going to keep simulating. Ladies and gentlemen, this team is much better than I anticipated. Let me tell you that. I was expecting maybe 50 to 55 wins, but we finished with a 60-22 record. That may very well be the best record in the East. I could be wrong because we are the Toronto Raptors, remember that. But LeBron ends up winning MVP, averaging 26, 8, and 10 in this season. Well-deserved LeBron. Precious Achiuwa, man, this game really does love Precious Achiuwa. I cannot say it unless I say it really slowly. I apologize, but this 2K really loves Precious. And that's really cool to see, actually. He wins Rookie of the Year. Brandon Clark, 6th Man of the Year. That's cool to see. Giannis, DPOY. Michael Porter Jr., Most Improved. Nick Nurse, Coach of the Year. So we indeed are the best team in the East. That's how you do a rebuild, boys. But we're not done yet. We got to come home with that championship. You guys know that. Let's see if we did get any All-NBA teams. Toronto Raptors, Trae Young, All-NBA second team. What did he put up this year? He put up 27, 3 rebounds, and 9 assists per game. Pretty solid numbers, especially when you're the 1 seed in the East. I'm just saying. Not much to complain about whatsoever. Did we somehow get an all-defensive team? We did not. We definitely didn't get all-rookie. We got no rookies on our team. But we were not the best record. Okay, I was mistaken. The Brooklyn Nets are number 1. Toronto's number 2. And Philly is number 3. So that is interesting. We got Coach of the Year, yet we did not get the top record. Again, that happens sometimes, but it's very rare. We're going up against Atlanta in the first round, which is where we got Trae Young. And let's check out who they have now. They have Kyle Lowry as we traded him to Atlanta to make this video work. You guys know how the gist works of me having to create this roster. But overall, it seems like the same team pretty much. I didn't miss anything crazy. We're just going to take a game by game to start, considering I don't want... Okay, we lose game 1. Yeah, this is why we're taking it game by game. Okay, we take game 2. It's good to see. Please don't do anything terrible in the first round. We're down 2-1, just like that. Okay, what is... Oh, okay, no. This is not happening. This is not happening right now. I can guarantee this. We are going to Simcast. We are going to jump in if we have to just to watch it. We're not doing this. We are not doing... We have a 20-point lead. Okay, we have a 25-point lead in this game. We are not losing game 5. I can promise you that. We win by 44. We come out and make a statement that we are not losing this series, you guys. I'm not going down this easy after putting in this much work into this rebuilding challenge. I am not. I'm simply not going to do it. Okay, 1-point lead. Keep it. Okay, we're tied. Okay, 4-point lead. Come on, please. Please, don't keep it close. Oh, my God, please. Please, guys. 4th quarter. 98-90. Dude. Okay, 10-point lead. We go to 10. 7. 4. 3. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We're going to overtime. This is actually happening. We're in overtime. 1-point lead. You're kidding, right? We lost by 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we lose by 1 in overtime in Game 6 of the first round, after taking Trae Young away from the Atlanta Hawks and giving them Kyle Lowry in return. Well, there goes the hour I put into this video making this team, rebuilding it to the best of my abilities. But yeah, we're just going to simulate round by round. We're going to simulate round by round. We're going to see who wins the championship, bro. That is just ridiculous. Are you serious? And the Hawks end up making it to the Eastern Conference Finals, getting swept by the Nets. Nets-Lakers Finals simulated. The Lakers two-peat. Anthony Davis gets Finals MVP this time around, averaging 31, 13, 5 assists per game. Bro, where did this team go wrong? Like, honestly. Okay, this team. Player stats. I didn't go through these earlier. I'll go through them right now. Trae Young averaged 27. Buddy Hield was actually the number 2 option on this team. He put up 19. That's pretty solid. Karis LeVert, 18. Like I said, he is a very good player to use in these simulations. Take that into consideration if you're ever doing any rebuild or just my leagues in general. You want to trade for this man. I promise you that he's going to be a star in the league in general. Paul Millsap averaged 11. Hassan, 10. Joe Harris, 10. Norman Powell, 9. JaVale McGee, 9. Rajon Rondo, 7. So again, it wasn't that bad of a team, at least in my opinion. Again, we were the 2 seed. I feel like that speaks for itself, that this was a decent team overall. With some ridiculous stuff, we just end up losing first round in 6 games to the Atlanta Hawks. But again, I don't mess with this stuff. We're in the same settings as always. Sometimes this stuff just happens and we humiliate ourselves in a video. So you guys are lucky to see. But yeah, you guys, I don't sugarcoat these videos. I mean, sometimes I make it to the finals and win it. I'm hoping I do that every single time I create one of these videos, but sometimes it just ends out the way that I wasn't expecting. So either way, you guys, I'm really hoping you did enjoy this idea for a video in NBA 2K21. And again, if you guys did enjoy the video in any way, shape, or form, please make sure to leave a like on the video down below. It helps me out so much. I'm gonna keep saying this until the day I die. Thank you guys so much for each and every one of you who do this for me. Also, if you're still here, don't forget to go down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Again, brand new content every single week, NBA related. You guys don't want to miss out, I promise. But yes, this counts for a failed rebuilding challenge in NBA 2K21. The first failed rebuilding challenge, actually, the only one I've done. But what are you gonna do, guys? We can probably only get better from this point, considering you lost in the first round. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.